All right, so if you hear yelling in the background, that's my daughter, so you guys know. Okay, there's like some really important, I think, things that we just need to remember with working our business, because like sometimes I feel like we get sidetracked, you know, we start thinking like, oh my God, like for me especially, it's really rare. Like I'm the 8th of the month and I haven't signed one person, and I haven't had a month like this in like since last year, I think. Normally the beginning of the months are the best for me. Like people are messaging me or I'm getting loyal customers or something. But this month it hasn't happened. So I started to think about like, what am I doing, you know, this month that I haven't, maybe something I stopped doing. And I have been doing less messaging. Like I know that for sure. And that's just because I've been really busy. So I'm trying to fit in like messaging. Like I need to sit down, I need to message people, because I won't get a yes or a customer or a distributor until I'm actually messaging people. And I feel like that's like the key thing in this business, not just messaging in general. Like that's one of the ways, but sharing your business basically. Like if I'm not out sharing my business, since I work mostly online, for me it would be more messaging, then you know that's going to affect my business, because that's what I did a lot of at the beginning. And you know, and that's how I feel like I got good results from that. So I just wanted to talk about like the most important things that we should be dedicating in regards to what should we be doing to work our business, because I know especially if you're new, sometimes you forget, like, you know, I mean, when you're new, you don't know, you know, you're kind of like watching everybody post or watching everybody do all this stuff, and you're just like, well, what should I be doing? I heard on a Carrie training today on Periscope, and it really was true. You know, she said like events and Zooms, like this kind of stuff, like should be mandatory, because they're so helpful to our business. Like we don't even know how much. And I totally agree with that, because like when I'm not on a Zoom, I don't really feel like I have a Zoom like every night now. If I'm not on, you know, this one, I'm on somebody else's, or I'm listening to something. So that's like huge for all of us. I think that we should be getting some type of training like every day, even if it's 20 minutes of a YouTube video or jumping on a Zoom. Like I feel like these things should be mandatory too, you know, just because they're so crucial to help us grow our business and to help us learn. Like obviously, you know, when you enroll, you're the only person, but eventually if you keep working your business, you're going to keep adding people. There is no way you're going to be able to train every single one of your distributors like you would like to, or your team members, you know. As much as I want to sit on the phone with you guys and like get on Zoom with you, each one of you every single day, like I've thought about it, but it's probably more like impossible, you know, because I also have life. So I feel like the biggest thing is we all have to take the initiative to get on a training ourselves, to find training, to jump on a Zoom every single night. It's kind of like when you get a new job, like we have to go to training, or what happens if we don't go to training, you know, like if we don't show up to training for a new job, we're not going to know what to do. So Zooms are huge for that. I've learned so much of all the Zooms and trainings. Everything that I know is from a training. Like it didn't come from my upline. I mean, I duplicate what they show me, but it didn't come from my upline Chelsea showing me, you know, it came from me going and finding the stuff that I needed to find. And it's not because she didn't want to, or it's not because she didn't have the time. It's just because literally, like, I feel like it's our own obligation to find these trainings. So take ownership for your own business. This is your business. And I like to do a lot of like messaging, you know, and saying, hey, like, are you going to get on Zoom? You know, just because I feel like we all need kind of like a reminder. But at the same time, you know, I don't think I should be even messaging you guys, because it is your business. Like if you guys, as much as I want you to be successful, like you're not going to be if I keep asking you to do things. You know, you have to actually want to. And I'm just saying that because I was the same way at the beginning. Like when people message me, are you going to get on the Zoom? I was just kind of like, oh, you know, I didn't think it was important. But now that I get on them, like I realize how important they are. And so when I message my team, I just really like want them to like, I want them to get on a Zoom and like feel inspired to like always get on, because that eventually happened to me, you know, and I have grown so much from being on a Zoom as much as I can. So So that's just something that I wanted to throw out there. But basically, what should we be doing to work our business every single day? And this is not once a week or once a month. Every single day, we need to be sharing our business. We need to be messaging if we want good results. If you don't, then, you know, if you just want to make a little bit of hobby money, then maybe every once in a while sharing is going to work for you. But like for me, I don't want to. My goal is to not have to ever go back to work, you know? So if I want that, what do I have to be doing? I have to share my business every single day. I have to message people every single day. I have to stick to the most important, stick to the steps to success that are laid out for us every single day. That needs to be looked at. That needs to be my goal. It needs to be up somewhere on my wall where I'm going to see it. For mine, it's on my refrigerator, you know, so I know these are my steps, like whether I filled it out or not, like, this is something that I need to be doing every single day. I need a blitz every day, even if it's a couple blitz at the grocery store while I'm running to get dinner. I need to be wrapping people. If I can do that every day, awesome. But, you know, I don't do a lot of one-on-one with people. But if you can wrap people every single day or at least once a week, you know, having a wrap appointment, do that. Getting the wrap on people is huge. So doing that and obviously repeating. For me, I do a lot of online, as you guys know, so I can't go a day without posting. If I do, then I'm not going to get the outcome that I want, especially because people are watching me now. I've been doing this for a year, and I'm sure that when I miss a day of posting, there's people like, oh, what happened to her post, you know? I've had people message me one day. I think my daughter was sick, and I didn't even post that whole day. And this girl did message me, and she's like, hey, are you still doing that? It works because I, like, wanted to order it. It was, like, the only day I didn't post. I was like, yes, oh, my gosh, I'm, like, never going to stop. So I was like, my daughter's just sick today, so I haven't been online. She's like, I was actually waiting for your post. So just so you guys know, like, people are watching everything that you're doing. They're watching when you're posting negative stuff. They're watching when you're posting work stuff. They're watching when you're angry, all that stuff. So try to be super positive, too, on your social media, because then, you know, you say about this happy life that we have because of It Works, which, you know, It Works changes a lot for us. Obviously, we're normal people, but if you're posting about It Works in the morning, how you're so inspired to help others, and then at night you're posting how you hate someone, people are not going to join you. They're going to block you, delete you, ignore you. So it's super, super duper important to remember that. Sorry, I have some notes here. So other ways you can share your business: online, party, events, wearing your shirts. That's something too that I need to work on, is putting on my shirt every time I leave my house. I think I like shared all my notes just without even looking at them. Another huge thing that I get like from my team is like, so like I've been talking to these people and like nobody wants to sign up, or, you know, I get people that just ignore me, block me. Like, you know, that happens to all of us. Like, people don't really block me, but I do get ignored a lot. And it kind of goes into how are you talking to them. I feel like sometimes we can bug, so you have to be careful about that. Make sure that you're forming a relationship with people. You're not just messaging them about the business all the time. Like, there has to be times where you just message someone genuinely that's a follow-up and just say, hey, how's it going? Like, how have you been? And they start talking to you, you know, about your business. So if I message someone 2 weeks in a row about It Works, like that third week or maybe the 2 weeks after that, I'm not going to message them about It Works anymore. I'm just going to show them some love or message them, hey, how's your day going, you know? They know they've talked to you about It Works. So sometimes we, you know, we get so carried away in what we want. We want to grow our business. We want to sign distributors and loyals, but we have to remember that people don't want to sign up if they feel like they're being pushed or pressured. So nobody likes that. So just remember to form relationships with people, be their friend, you know, comment on their posts and like their pictures and stuff like that. I do that too. If I've been messaging someone a lot, I will actually just go to their profile and I'll like a few of their pictures and I'll make some comments, and they're like someone on my follow-up list, you know? So I don't even message them, but I'm actually interacting with them. And that's just a good way to kind of keep in touch and not make it feel like you're just messaging them a lot. So, that's basically everything that I wanted to share with you guys. I know I talk really fast, so it wasn't really that long. But is there any questions that you guys might have?
Where am I? Holy moly. I just posted something from Ambassador chat today. Posted in our leadership message. And it is like if you doubt yourself in this business, or like, why am I not enrolling anyone, or did my volume go down? Like, we control our business. Nobody else does. We're not a puppet, you know, like we have control. If your business is down, it's because you didn't work as hard, or, you know, like you need to try different things to gather new business. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Do what you're good at, obviously, but when something starts not to work for you, then try something else, you know. But we really, really have to take ownership, because this is our business. Like, you can't expect anyone to build it for you. I have never had a distributor like given to me by anyone above me. Like, I've never had a distributor like placed on me.
Me neither.
So we are in control. If your paycheck went down this month, just like, why?
Or if it's not growing, because I've had that happen to me. I'm like, okay, at the beginning my check was like up, and then all of a sudden it's like steady, you know. And I know that's because of you.
And then another thing from the ambassador chat was like, okay, if you want $1,000 a month, then enroll 10 distributors and help them get their 2 loyal customers. That's guaranteed money. 10 fast start bonuses. That's not even commission. If you want a guaranteed $1,000 a month, that's what you do. So 10 distributors and show them how to get 2 loyal customers. Like that, I've never really thought about it that way. Because that, you have control over that. Control over guaranteed income. So if you want $500 a month, enroll 5 distributors and show them how to get 2 loyal customers. Like, there's $500 and you could get paid every Friday of the month, or, you know, whatever. There's lots of different ways to make money, but it seems like everybody gets so set in one mindset or whatever, you know, like, oh, I didn't enroll anyone today, so I'm not going to enroll anyone tomorrow. Well, you just said that out of your mouth, so now you're not going to. It's, if you say you're not going to be successful, or you say you are going to be successful, both of those are right. So you are what you say. So if you declare that I am successful and I am going to do this and I am going to sign distributors and I am going to sign loyal customers, and you believe it in your mind that you can do this business, then you will. But if all you think about is the negative and you're a Debbie Downer all the time, then you're not going to go anywhere. Like yesterday, honestly, it was just a bad day in life, right? Nothing to do with it. Work's just a bad day. And I'm like, I feel like I'm running in a hamster wheel and I'm getting nowhere real fast, but I have control over that. Like, I can get the frick out of the wheel and do something else. So we have control. We do. We have control over our happiness. It's a choice. We have control over our success because we can do whatever we want to do. You just have to believe it and do it. We are not net wishing. We are net working. And I didn't say it would be easy, but I said it'd be worth it. And I've had over $7,000 paychecks before in 1 month. And I want that again. And I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to go back and look what was done or what was enrolled the month before that, because it was the month I went double diamond. I promoted, or that commission check month that I promoted to double diamond. And my paycheck increased over $3,000 in 1 month. It went from, I made over $4,000 in commissions 1 month. And the next month was over 7,000. Totally possible for anyone. So I guess I will close my little section here with you just have to own it. Like, this is your business. You spend $99 to start this business. And nobody is going to build you to ambassador. Sorry, not going to happen. And if you want to go on this cruise that anyone in this company is capable of earning, because some of the top point earners are distributor, executive, Ruby, like anyone can earn points. Anyone can earn a spot on this cruise. They are like laying it out there. Like, here you go. I'm just going to give it to you. Here you go. And we can. So what's stopping you from enrolling a distributor or enrolling a loyal customer and earning points? And they can earn a spot too. Like, they have the same option to go that we do. And your biggest focus is to get those new people to Ruby. Anybody you've personally enrolled, if you can get them to Ruby by July 31st, they get 2,500 cruise points and you get 2,500 cruise points. So our Black Diamond upline, her goal is to pop 3 personal rubies this month. 7,500 cruise points. Cha-ching! So, like, you just have to do it. Like, Nike was genius when they made it. Just do it. Like, just do it. What is stopping you? You are stopping you. Put your running shoes on and go. Just do it. And pretty sure that's why our completely fantastic CEO, Mark Pentecost, named this company It Works, because it does. But it doesn't work if you don't work. So you can't just sit on the couch and watch your DVR and not be working your business in whatever form of work it is for you. If it's following up phone calls, Zooms, FaceTime, wrapping appointments, one-on-one, however you work your business. And if you have to, set yourself a, like, if you need to have business hours that you work, then do it. Nobody's telling you you can't have business hours. If you're going to work from 8 to 10 a.m. and then from noon to 2 and then from 4 to 6, whatever, if you give yourself a set amount of time to do ABC, DEF, whatever, like your top things you need to do every day, then I guarantee you, you will get them all done. If you're just like, oh, whatever, like I have time, I can get to that, you won't. So get on a schedule. Schedule out your posts if that helps. there are so many ways that you can benefit or things that can help you or post for you or send emails or whatever. Like, just ask. Like we always say, I don't know how to help you if you don't tell me how I can help you. But the fortune is in the follow-up, honestly. Like Toddy said earlier, like, people are watching you. One of my loyal customers that signed up last month, we've been friends since high school. Like, she has known that I've done this business for the whole 4 years I've done this business. And she came to me and was like, oh, hey, I need some of that hair, skin, nails business. And I'm like, okay, sure. But it's not always that easy. They don't just always come to you like that. Like, but the more you post, the more you talk about it, the more you wear your colors, the more you attend trainings or plug into calls or Zooms or whatever, YouTube videos, like there's bajillion out there. Literally, if you YouTube something with It Works in it, you will find a video to watch. And you can learn some amazing things from other leaders. Calls, recorded calls, the corporate calendar, myitworksevents.com. The corporate calendar is on there. Every corporate call, Sunday, Monday night calls, are recorded and go on there, and you can listen to them play back after they've already been played, which is really cool. Just plug in, like, stay inspired, stay in that feeling you got when you bought your business builder kit and you're so excited and, oh my God, I'm going to crush it. I'm going to change people's lives, because you can, but you just have to get out of your head. I got in my head for a long time, and I was still training and mentoring and doing all of that, but I wasn't building me, and I wasn't building my business. And I literally one day was like, what is this? Like, I don't know what this like fog is going on right here, but I need to snap out of this. And I did. And then I enrolled like 10 people, and I was like, whoa. And it feels good. So just do it. Literally. If I said you had 59 minutes, go find a loyal customer, I guarantee you, if you tried hard enough, you could sign one. I promise. If you have the will, have a way. So,
yeah. So true.
I will end, or else I'll keep ranting on forever, and then the video will cut me off. So I will be done.
Thank you for sharing.
Of course.
The challenge and tip is to push yourself to get on a training, a Zoom, YouTube video every single night. Like every single night. Do that for 30 days and tell me if your business has not changed in a positive way. If you do that every single night, you're going to learn something new, and you're going to be like, wow, I never thought of that. I'm going to try that, and it's going to work, because that's what happened to me. When you figure out what works and you keep doing that over and over, that's when you're going to find, you know, your success in the way that you love to work your business. So obviously, I'm sure with time we find new ways that we want to work our business. Like with me, I want to start doing parties and stuff like that, and I'm sure I'll love that too, because I love everything about, you know, just sharing the business. But just get on a training every night, get on a Zoom every night, and make that your goal. That's like the biggest tip, the biggest help that I can give you guys. Like I said, if I wanted to train every single one of you, as much as I want to do that, it's really hard. So that's why these Zooms and getting on trainings is going to like help your business tremendously. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. I won't talk anymore either. But if you guys want to share this with your team, you can. I'll have it recorded, so I'll post it on the team page. Okay? Bye, guys.
Good night.